So we're back with Black Clover once again after its 2 week little hiatus per se. I wouldn't even call it a hiatus, but more along the lines of a break. And I gotta say, this episode seemed more like a comedy the first half of it, and that's exactly what it was. But I gotta say, this is the arc that people have been saying, hey, this is gonna be a good arc. This is gonna be the arc that's going to be the arc that says, hey, this is gonna be a good series. Fairy Tail had it, Bleach had it. The Zabuza arc for Naruto was really essentially the one that was the arc for it. And the third arc of Fairy Tail, which would have been the Phantom Lord arc, was really the arc for it. And of course, we all know that Bleach's arc was, well, the Soul Society arc. So this is supposed to be that arc for Black Clover. But before we get any farther, how about we just, stop and talk about the OP really quick? I think the show's EDs and OPs have been blowing it out of the water, especially the ED in this one is very, very, very good musically. And I felt as if the art style and just all that kind of different, the art in general for the opening was really unique. And I thought that was kind of the thing for the first opening too, but this one even more so. It's just really unique to see. I did not expect it to use this kind of arc. I did not, art, but I didn't also not expect it to kind of try to do what it did with it. It felt like Naruto-esque. It felt like it's a mix of Naruto and a mix of like Shingeki no Bahamut's, I think, second opening or first opening for the season 2. I can't really remember. But that, the art style was from there, and then the music kind of felt like Naruto. It has this weird, unique twist on it. I really just don't know how to describe what Black Clover does with its art and its music and the OPs. It's just unique. So, the Wizard King has chosen Asta, and of course, as we get to see at the very end, which was badass, seeing him save Asta, and just the way that was just, that was put together was really great. I love how they presented the ending, really good stuff there. But more importantly, Asta the Unworthy. The fact that he said Asta the Unworthy after the Wizard King chose him to go to the dungeon blows my mind. And I thought he'd be really hyped up, but I mean he is, but he's degrading himself at the same time, which is pretty funny to see there. But other than that, but Yami, says, that guy can see things we can't see, and its potential, and it's obvious that, the Wizard King found Yami and saw something in him that no one else did. So I'm interested as to see, maybe what he means by that. Of course, he probably just means potential, what they can do with their lives rather than not doing anything with their lives and stuff like that. I just want to know more about the Wizard King in general. I mean, he's a unique individual from what I've seen so far. He just has that, that it factor to him in terms of being weird, but yet still being like really interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait to see more from the Wizard King. So seeing Luck jump on the traps and also like just destroying them as soon as he's activating them, that was funny. We find out that Luck is someone who can detect magic tremendously. He's just so amazing at this. It doesn't get better than him. And the thing with that is, it's kind of weird because he said, Yami states that, he's so messed up. His personality is messed up, and I bet you basically every squad would have taken him if it wasn't for that. And we get to see that he uses his mana detection skill just to find where the strongest person went so he can fight them. And we see this evil, just like dark grin on his face. It's kind of like he's it's like anti-hero grin almost, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? So that was cool to see. I can't wait to see more, from Luck's character. That's something that I think all of us can get behind. We want to see Luck actually go all out. He's been talking about fighting. We get to see like this dark-esque, evil-esque kind of just like effed up side to him with that smile. So I want to see him go all out. I want to see if he's one of those people that are happy-go-lucky, but yet he's really dark when it comes, in terms of battle. He's just messed up. He has just a disgusting, crazy, messed up psychological issue when it comes to battle. He's like this, I guess, kind of like this huge masochist per se, in a way. It's like, and not just a masochist, but sadist. So, I mean, maybe he likes being hurt and he likes giving injuries to people, mentally, physical, whatever it may be. Obviously, it's physical in this case because all he wants to do is fight. He doesn't want to mentally shame you. But maybe, he's a sadist and a masochist, and he just is nuts, He is the Maori of this show almost, in terms of not science, but just fighting. He's a nut job. So can't wait to see what actually comes out of that. But other than that, I don't know. Anything we should know from manga readers? No spoilers, but anything we should know about this arc that we're about to enter? What should we know? Is it going to be action heavy? Is it going to have a really good freaking antagonist? What is it? So as always, guys, you guys have been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, X25. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.